More Seeds of Hope, Stories for Lent. Today's story seed is In the Church Parking Lot. From the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 23 and 24. Therefore, if you bring your gift to the altar, and there recall that your brother or sister has anything against you, leave your gift there at the altar. Go first and be reconciled with your brother or sister, and then come and offer your gift. Listen to today's story seed. It started out as such a good day. The sunlight was streaming through the window as the man quietly got out of bed so as to not disturb his wife. It was Sunday, his favorite day of the week. And as was his custom, he put on his running shorts, socks, shoes, and shirt. He did a few stretches, then off he went on a 5-mile run. The birds were singing, the sky was blue, and he felt at peace. When he got back home, his wife was still sleeping. After showering and putting on his church clothes, he kissed his wife on the cheek to wake her up. This was the only day of the week she got to sleep in. She smiled at him and dragged herself out of bed. He went to the kitchen and began to read the news on his computer. When it was just about time to go to church, he called to his wife and asked, "Honey, are you ready?" "Almost," she responded. He waited a couple minutes and then impatiently said, "It's time to go. Just give me a minute, I'm brushing my hair." After another minute, he knocked on the bathroom door. "We've got to leave. I'm going to the bathroom. For heaven's sakes, give me a minute." The ride over to the church was rather chilly, even though it was a warm day. He said, "I don't know why every time we go to church you have to make us late. We'll be fine. And watch your speed, you're driving too fast." The traffic light turned yellow and he accelerated through the intersection. "My God, why are you driving so fast?" "Because you always make us late. You don't seem to care." They arrived at church not talking to each other. When they went in, they acted as if everything was fine and nothing had happened. But inside, they were full of anger with each other. And how about you? Or me? Do we go into church so upset we aren't talking? Things happen and we get upset. No doubt God understands that. It's good to bring our problems to God. It's not good to pretend everything is fine. When we know what we need to do, it's best to take care of it. Do you know what this couple would have benefited from before they went into church? What works for you? Perhaps all it takes is to reach out and take your spouse's hand. I've heard experienced couples say, you can't fight when you're holding hands. Maybe what works for you is taking a few deep breaths to try to let the disagreement pass. A brief, heartfelt apology can do wonders. Some couples like to call for a do-over when they get a second chance at getting along. Reconciling our differences is not a small thing, and it's not a one-time event. Furthermore, it's not something just for spouses. That's why I know about it. The whole family gets in on this one. And the lessons also apply to those of us who are in religious orders. We have to reconcile our differences about who's supposed to clean the kitchen, whose night it is to cook, why is the TV up so loud, and who likes conversation in the morning and who doesn't. It could be a small thing you need to reconcile. It could be a large thing. Only you and God know for sure. Stop and look at your life this Lenten season. ask yourself, what do you need to reconcile? And get a move on it. You don't want to be late for church. Now, let's take 30 seconds to water the seed. What reconciliation are you longing or dreading to make?